Okay, we might send this bunch over to Corellia.
We are victorious.
I, that's probably worth doing. I don't know, that's a long way. Because we can't go through Denon. Which means there's a good chance we don't make it in time. We could send Wedge. Wedge is a little closer. But that's the same concern. And I also don't want to give them any ideas about Fondor. Don't want to give up the defensible location of Fondor for the not currently defensible location of Corellia, you know. Just had a realization. We want a way to make this fleet stand out from Wedge's fleet. Definitely giving it the boarding shuttle. That'd do it. And the Viscount is substantially, well, it's bigger. It's bigger, and it has more firepower, which means that it's more firepower on a single ship that is controllable, more controllable. Maybe. Then again, the Viscount is kind of not really designed for focused fire, is it? That's more of an executor type thing. We could swap them around. Have Wedge take the boarding shuttle and maybe some stuff like this. And send these to the Viscount. How much is this? 11. So 44 there. That's actually too much for the Viscount. No, it's not. No, that'd be perfect. Yeah, maybe we do that. Make it easier. You go this way. Yeah, you go to Tyna. You pull back to Corellia.
Best possible speed.
Okay, that's probably... Do they prioritize the ground to space weapon? I think they do. Megiddo. Zinj is doing quite a bit back there. I'm not entirely sure how all of the sudden. This looks like a recent conquer, but it can't possibly be because there's no way of getting over there. Maybe they got attacked and defended it? That doesn't make that... How... What is going on here? Huh. Well, anyway,
Order acknowledged.
I think we're just
Moving
gonna...
to coordinates. Underway.
I might even... Because if we're not gonna use it, then what's the point? At the same time, we probably should keep a hold of Endor. Would really like to get some Bakuran ships going again, but that's going to take some serious investment to get that back up to the level. Speaking of, we should probably be doing that with you. To be honest, all of this is kind of hurting our infrastructure score, isn't it? Not this one. No, it was that one. Hmm. 13%. What is it we need to get to in order to have a discount? Less than 5%. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. really. Not soon. Okay, we go back to Corellia.
Beginning construction.
Build it back up. Quick. But at the same time, we can't just keep sitting here and building up and slowly pushing forward, because it's just this campaign is already taking for actually ever, and the new mod release 3.5 has already come out at this point. And this campaign is 2 versions behind. This is a 3.3 campaign. So realistically, I don't think we're going to be getting this bonus at all. This campaign, because my plan, or at least idea, it's not really a plan. My idea is to... oh gosh, I hope they're not gearing up to attack us. My idea is to start pushing harder and faster and try to actually make some progress in this campaign, because this is basically, actually, discounting those, this right here is basically what we've had for many episodes now, and we haven't made a lot of progress. I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to make a lot of progress, because, frankly, this campaign is on the highest possible difficulty, with cruel AI enabled, and that was by design. I wanted it to be as difficult as possible, because I wanted to find out whether or not I am capable of beating it. And I think...
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
Tactical battle imminent.
where the heck were you coming from? Nobody said anything about Duro. Oh, come on. That's irritating. What was I saying?
The enemy has been spotted.
Right. What I was saying was that I think what I've learned is that this campaign is probably almost certainly possible
Ready for action.
eventually, but
Frigate here. I'm on
like
it. Keep your eyes open for those fighters.
I don't want to take like 500
Copy.
years to do
On my
this.
way.
So
Ion cannon available. Space station under attack.
I think,
Standing by.
generally
Roger
speaking, what we're gonna do
Squadron advance.
is try to focus a little more
Orders received.
on pushing the front line forward, and
Station
not
ready.
so much about being any kind of defensive. At the same time, there is a certain degree of
The lasers are our target. Eliminating target.
if you use and abuse certain elements of the way this game works, it is kind of impossible to lose once you reach a certain point, and I'm pretty sure we have reached that point in our capabilities as a faction. Like, there's a lot of things that I haven't been doing that you could do that kind of do things like cheese the AI and take advantage of things that the player can do that the AI cannot.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open.
Take advantage of knowledge that the player has
Under attack.
that the AI can't make use of.
Encountering resistance.
Ion cannon.
There are various things that
You have been defeated.
Oh, that was a Tector we got. But just, yeah, generally, there are various ways of making the game essentially easier.
Take us in.
Just by playing it in a certain way, in certain ways, that are ways that, frankly, I don't enjoy and I don't want to play. For example, gathering all of our ships together into a single massive fleet and then going on a planet smashing spree is something that you can do, and there are ways of completely avoiding and negating any ability of the enemy to interdict you. For example, if where do we have one? We have some over here. If I really wanted to, something I could do is put these into this slot right here, gather all of our fleets together, and then just go rolling through, attacking any planet that we want. And if there's a planet where it's like, I don't want to fight this, we can just jump out with the Bakura. But that's not interesting. I don't find that fun. And part of the way I want to play, generally, is in a sort of, like, semi-pseudo-realistic sort of fashion, where I'm thinking about how
On my way.
the faction and the
Tactical
people in the
imminent.
the people in the faction would actually operate. For example, holding a front line against the enemy. I feel like I was going to do something before I started this, but now I can't think of what it was. Anyway,
Enemy unit sighted.
I guess the point I'm making here is that this campaign is absolutely doable. I wanted to find out whether or not it was doable,
Choose your
and I'm
reinforcements.
Engage.
reasonably confident that yes, this
Possible
can be
speed.
done,
Take us in.
but
Engage.
at the same time, the way that I prefer to play
Navigating. I copy.
is not really the
Confirm.
best way. I mean,
We're
it's not the
moving
best
out.
way to win any
Yes, sir.
campaign, but this campaign in particular,
Moving out. Quick as a
with the way I
blast.
play and prefer to play, this is gonna take ages. So, with that in mind,
Endurance
I
on
think
station.
what
I
I'm
copy.
going to do
Responding.
is I'm not
Proceeding to
I'm not
coordinates.
going to change the way I play generally. I'm still going to what is going on here?
Give the
Why is
word.
not everybody
Reporting.
Hmm.
Squadron, moving out.
I'm not
Yes,
going
sir.
to start cheesing the AI.
Yes,
I'm not
Commander.
going to start
Ready.
doing things that you could do in order to win
Y-wing squadron reporting.
more thoroughly, more quickly.
TIE squadron.
But I am going
Y-wing standing
to
by.
stop being so cautious and defensive and
TIEs
start
reporting
really making a push for gaining territory more quickly, so that this campaign doesn't actually last forever.
Course
Your
set.
orders?
Because there is a
Right
certain
away.
point where, like,
Orders, sir.
me enjoying the campaign is kind of making the campaign take too long, an unreasonable amount of time.
For the Empire.
So I'm
Ready.
trying to
Bombers at the
kind of
ready.
find that balance between those two extremes. Also because, quite frankly, I'd like to play the new version of the mod. Honestly. Like, as much as I am enjoying this, maybe I'd be
Attack
enjoying
that
it more
target.
in the new version. Probably I would be. And there's a good chance that there's, you know, I've had complaints about the mod in its current version, and it's very possible that all or most of those complaints could be eliminated in the new version of the mod. You know, it's kind of
Attacking target.
criticism is good, but
Take out those
criticism
ion
against
cannons.
something that has already been fixed
Hitting
is
the ion cannon banks.
utterly useless.
Confirmed. Ion cannons are the target. Fire at will. Take out the ion cannons. Open fire. Take out those ion cannons. Hitting the ion cannon banks. Confirmed. Ion cannons are the target. Target those lasers.
So, for example, with what I was saying about the
Confirmed.
the artillery
Launch bay is the
earlier,
target.
Target those lasers.
maybe that's
Going for their lasers.
completely
Target those lasers.
a non-issue
Attack that target.
in more current versions of the game. Maybe there's completely different issues. Me sitting here and talking about it is kind of useless because this version is outdated. And the developers aren't going to be getting anything out of me saying, hey, the artillery blah 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 in this old outdated version.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Awaiting your orders.
I got my approach vector.
sir.
Okay, ooh, okay. I thought we were a little tighter in. That's my bad.
Corona class frigate report.
Should we go around for another pass? Attack formation. Hold on.
Won't be around
Yes,
much
hold
longer.
on. Formation. Got one.
Taking them out.
Bombers reporting in.
I have
I'm in
them
range. Go around
now.
for another pass.
Target critical.
Attack formation.
I got it.
Should we go around for another pass?
You guys are getting mixed up in the dogfight, really? Of all the things that you could be doing that
Attacking.
are useful, that's not it.
Take out those ion cannons. Hitting the ion cannon banks. Going for the lasers. The laser banks are your primary target. Attacking the lasers. Targeting. Disable their launch bay. Take out those ion cannons. Take out the ion cannons.
Attacking.
Let's go ahead and have
Going for
some
the
of them
lasers,
go for
targeting.
this guy.
Firing.
Going for their lasers. Target those lasers. Firing.
I'm not
Going for the ion
entirely sure how many
Let's go.
bombers we need
Attack formation.
per...
Should we go around
Are these ISDs?
Attack formation. Try not to let one on your tail.
Yeah, they're all Imperial ones. And that's a Tector.
I've got one on me. Them on the run. Should we go around for another pass?
Oh shoot. Right. I forgot they disabled that.
Endurance on station.
No.
Click their wings.
TIE squadron standing by.
My wing air.
No.
Starting my run.
No.
Coming around.
If we
Form
do
up.
that...
Speed.
Under control.
Awaiting orders.
3 seconds. Those fighters might not have that. Oh no, they got it. They don't have that though. To be honest, I probably should have dropped the interdictor to begin with. I don't usually, because I don't want to force them to stay and commit to a pitched battle, but in that particular instance, yeah, I actually
Constructing.
did want them to do that, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking. Anyway, all that whole diatribe really boils down to one simple fact. We're gonna move faster,
There now.
and we're gonna be taking more risks with how we do things.
Tactical battle imminent.
Is that a ground to space weapon? If it is... Don't know if it is. If it is, then we're gonna take damage, and I don't want to auto-resolve.
We've got them. Send reinforcements.
Choose your
At
reinforcements.
the same time, I don't want this to take forever, so come on. Let's go.
moving out. Yes, sir. Headed there now. Moving to those coordinates, sir.
Okay, it was not a ground to space weapon. I did think that they prioritized building those on the planets on the border. Especially a planet that has recently been contested. Isn't that something they take into consideration? Or am I giving them too much credit? I might be. It does occur to me, if we are going to do this, if we are going to be pushing further, faster, more aggressively, we're gonna need units on the ground to be able to do that. Like, we can't just...
Requesting backup?
But we lose ground forces so fast, it's so frustrating. Can you go to Denon, perhaps? Let's find out.
Destination acknowledged.
Tactical battle imminent.
Okay. I'm not going to pull those ships out of that fleet yet. But I do think I'm going to send that to him. Can we safely do this? No, I don't want to do that.
Inbound!
I want to move more quickly and aggressively, not
Choose
stupidly
your
and
reinforcements.
impatiently. And using the auto-resolve definitely qualifies as more stupid and impatient.
Yes, sir. We're on approach.
Reinforcements
We're on our
cancelled.
way.
Roger that.
I think just about every single time I give that a go, it ends up backfiring horribly.
They're falling back. Attack formation. That's it. Scratch one and let one.
So let's just not do that. And make more judicious use of the speed up button. Do I want to go all the way through to Shree or go that way? I'm not entirely sure, but let's find out what's back there. Pause, please. It's kind of tempting to try and make some pushes from this direction as well, but I don't know, that's... There does come a certain point where it's like I'm juggling too many different fronts at the same time, and it becomes, you know, unmanageable. So like, let's not do too much here. Where else do we get some decent discounts? Oh, that reminds me. Enables Bulwark 3, but retires Home 1 type. Because someone mentioned the price on the Bulwark 3s, and I think here at Corellia they were something like 8K, which is, yeah, that's really, really pretty good. Maybe something we should look into trying to do. Can we, I'd like to, at the very least, having brought the Viscount down all the way from way the heck, practically the other side of the galaxy, I'd like to actually use the thing. And, you know, start retaking our territory. Why do we not get a discount?
Tactical battle imminent.
Get a discount here. It must have something to do with... I've only really noticed it, come to think of it, on planets where the previous structure has just finished constructing and stuff doesn't have a discount then, so it might have something to do with, like, there's some kind of setup time. Like, the structure has been built, but it's not there yet or something, so it can't get a discount. It might require a week turnover. I'm not sure. There's something going on there. Did I put a Pathfinder? I didn't put a Pathfinder. Shoot.
Incoming!
No.
On standby.
On the double, my liege.
Commander.
Well, what did I say about judicious use of the speed up?
Make way.
Ooh. That's not good. How did you do that? What did you launch from? Probably the Viscount. I don't seem to remember that. Doing that
Watch for
the last few times we used this.
Copy.
The heck is that
I
about?
copy. Moving out. I get no reading.
Star Defender, on standby.
Command?
Yes, Commander?
Awaiting new directive.
We are fully operational.
Oh look,
Moving out, Commander.
that's odd that we're just seeing one singular randomly. Can you focus on that, please? Good grief.
Taking to the front.
The heck were all those turbo lasers firing at to begin with? They just, by given
Focusing
order,
all batteries.
that looks an awful lot like it's increasing the amount of firepower it has.
Star Defender,
Am I
on
crazy?
standby.
No, I'm not crazy. What's happening is it's firing off at these.
Where are you?
Okay, yeah, this, now that I, like, pay attention, like, I'm ordering fire over here,
Destroy that target.
it's still firing a lot over there. That definitely, supports my idea of using the boarding shuttle with Wedge's fleet, because the Executors,
That's got him.
from memory, the Executor is much easier to, please, stop that.
Attack
It's
formation.
much easier to prevent it from shooting something in particular.
You have our full attention. Downloading orders.
Yes, Commander?
So, yeah.
Ready for battle.
We are fully
Yeah,
operational.
I think that is the way to go. Have the defenders
Decrease
with
to full throttle.
this, and then Wedge can have... maybe MC-80Bs,
We are victorious.
along with the boarding shuttle. That might be the way to go. Because he's already got one. Yeah, you know what?
Vehicle in
How much
production.
is 25 each? And he's well, we're gonna need 44, so I think
Constructing unit.
that'll be 50, but then 50 and then 75. That's a little too much, so we'll only be able to have 2 MC-80Bs on the field. Plus that.
Unit cancelled.
Yeah, at least do that for now. Okay, we've gotten that.
Construction
Best possible
complete.
speed.
Okay, now I'm just confused. It now has a discount. Sure, whatever. I
Building
don't know.
started.
Ground forces. That's what I was doing.
Vehicle in production. Constructing unit.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It just
Destination
feels...
set.
No! Oh, that might be... No, they're probably sending that. Even though...
Tactical battle imminent.
No, you know what that was? That was something being sent from further away, and it just now reached the point where that message, I imagine, was it crossing that line from that planet there to here. Because with how long Ebot has been here, I was thinking, oh no, they've
We've come across enemy
seen
units.
him and know he's there, and they're sending a fleet to attack him. But no, that's not what this is.
Ion cannon firing.
So it must have already been en route before we took the planet. Or
Give the word.
Reporting. Heading
before
out.
we brought him back over this way.
Fallout.
I imagine it was probably headed toward
Changing
Zero.
command. They're hitting us. Encountering resistance.
If I had to
I've been hit.
guess.
I need help. Ah! Torpedoes armed.
Going for their lasers. Attack that target.
Hitting the ion cannon banks.
Stay on target. Try not to
Target
let one
those
of your tails.
lasers.
Attacking target.
Ion
Attacking
cannon
the ion
available.
cannon.
Okay, if you have too many ships in a group,
Yes, sir.
I'm holding shift and clicking that, and it doesn't seem to actually be removing it from. Isn't even reducing the number. It's just shuffling things. So that's something to keep in mind. I don't often do this in the first place, so I don't really think about it. But you just kind of have to keep going until you. Yeah. Still, just like actually orders of magnitude more convenient and easier to do than the. No, stop that. Than the way I had been doing it. Okay, Can we maybe just can you do bombing runs? Just orbital bombardments. How about? There's not going to be a lot here, right? It should be fine. It might be. It's not going to be fine. Go.
Heading there now.
Invasion commencing.
Maybe it'll be fine. I hear what sounds like rancors.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right away, sir.
Course plotted.
Pretty sure those are rancors. I noticed
Right away.
Maximum unit capacity.
infantry being the main thing here, so
Awaiting orders.
can we possibly
Moving out.
take? Ooh, hold on, wait a minute. You
Copy.
come over.
I copy. Heading out.
There's a doodah
Yes,
here.
sir.
Go take it.
TQB over. Roger.
Okay, so
Form
my
up.
placement for these things maybe not have
Reporting.
been the
Right
most
away. Yes, sir.
conducive to getting
Moving
going
ahead.
quickly.
Yes, Commander. Heading out, sir.
Awaiting orders. Let's go.
Fire support ready. Ready. Fall out, troops.
What do we get? Elite mercenaries. Ooh.
We've been paid. We'll follow
Okay.
orders.
Yeah,
We'll move as long as we're
this
paid.
may be something worth having, potentially, probably
We've
not.
secured a landing
Yes,
zone.
let's move out.
Knowing the way
I'm here, sir.
infantry function
I
in
copy,
this
sir.
mod, in this particular version.
We've secured an abandoned heavy vehicle factory.
Yes, sir.
Pray tell, on what planet is that a heavy vehicle? Just out of
They're
pure
over here.
curiosity. Ah, the stupid
Your is
bunkers.
good. We're ready to fight. We'll get there as soon as we can.
I'll follow your lead.
We're combat ready. We'll be there.
Ready. Let's
We've
go.
secured
Keep going.
a build pad. We've secured a landing zone.
Oh. It's definitely the shape of a rancor, but I'm not sure what that is. Probably some kind of Sith alchemy type thing, I guess. It's not the Sith alchemy rancor. What is that called? The one you fight in
Ready to go.
Knights of
Awaiting
the Old
orders.
Republic on Kashyyyk. And also other places, but I think the
Affirmative.
first one you meet is on Kashyyyk.
Will do.
But that pretty sure that's not. No, this head is all wrong and the body is wrong. This is something different. Pretty sure. Same basic principle. Giant bipedal armored
Reporting in. This way.
hulking brute beastie thing.
Destroy.
Keep going. This way. We're right behind you. Aging cover. I'll follow your lead. T4B mobile.
Are those people locked in carbonite or are those statues?
Moving into position.
If they're people, they're awfully large.
Right away, sir. Guarding
Right.
the rear.
Yeah, those are some giant people.
Yes, sir. Underway. We can cover you. Yes, Commander.
Really?
Unit destroyed.
Almost there. Heading out. We've got your back. Right away. Providing backup.
Are you serious?
Answering your call.
Okay.
That shouldn't be too hard.
I thought for sure getting into the bunker with your own people was
Understood,
a
it's
way
your
to
payroll.
stop that from happening, but evidently not.
We've secured a landing zone. We've secured a build pad. We've lost a build pad.
I have to say, as far as enclosures to contain very large, powerful, extremely dangerous, hostile creatures, this business, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm a little concerned about how
Bombardment
not
available.
what's the what is the opposite of steep? There's steep and then there's not steep. This is a little too not steep for my liking. I think. I don't know. It from here it looks like it's less steep than these walls, but maybe it's not. I don't know. Either way, that's looks a heck of a lot more effective than, say, the Velociraptor pens
Weapons
in
loaded.
Jurassic
Moving
Park.
out. We've got your back.
I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think if you're going to have some kind of potentially hostile creature that you don't fully
Ready for
understand,
action.
you're probably going to want it in something that doesn't require any kind of power or mechanical device in order to maintain
Repeat it for hours.
containment.
What's the deal?
And yeah, that's pretty effective.
Destroyed.
Weapons loaded. T4B.
Got a target?
Okay,
They're falling back.
these elite mercenary are pretty effective, it seems like, all things considered. Which
Ready to roll.
makes me wonder what we're paying for these guys for.